what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. Today we are doing a cook and clean with me. We're gonna make chicken noodle soup using simple ingredients, aka a rotisserie chicken that you can get from the grocery store. So right here I am just grabbing 2 to-go containers, and then I will chop up the vegetables and the chicken and put that in there while the water is boiling. So when we redid our kitchen, our garbage was relocated across the kitchen. So now anytime I'm cooking, I usually just have some sort of container on the counter for garbage. Rachel Ray uses a garbage bowl. This is kind of like what that is. And it just helps to keep the area clean. So now we're chopping up onions. I learned that if you keep your onions in the fridge, they won't make you cry as much if they're cold. So now we're just going to cut the chicken, get most of the meat off of it. I just cut this so it was the 2 breasts off of it, and then my son usually likes to eat the legs, so I pulled that off, and then we just threw that in water with some seasonings, salt, pepper. I actually put paprika in it this time. It wasn't too bad. Salt, pepper, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and then just let. So now I'm just going to finish cutting up the vegetables, add some carrots in with the celery and onions. There's no rhyme or reason to what veggies I put in. I have put carrots, I've put celery, onions, corn, you can do spinach, any vegetables that you like you can throw in there. And then now I'm just slicing up the chicken breasts, and then I'm going to put that into a separate container until we're ready to put it back in the pot. One of the main reasons why I use the to-go containers is so that that stuff stays out of the way, and then I can clean up as the chicken stock is cooking. I always try to clean as I cook so that way at the end when I'm done eating, it's not completely overwhelming, and then I usually just have the dinner dishes to put away. Lighting was quite bad tonight because the sun was just blaring right through the window. So now the chicken stock is pretty much cooked, and then what I do is I use 2 bowls and a colander. So then that way the hot liquid stays in the one bowl, and then I can transfer that into the pot once I cook up my veggies. So in here I threw all of the veggies in with some salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic, and you just want to saute them just until like your onions are translucent, I guess. And then you can add in the rest of the stock that you made. Since I didn't boil the chicken for like 8 hours, I did need to add some chicken stock to it. I actually use the Better Than Bouillon, which you keep in the fridge. It's absolutely delicious. I have chicken flavor, there's veggie flavor, and then there's also beef flavor. It just adds that extra bit of chicken flavor to your soup.
Why can't you forget the reason you left? You tend to hide your feelings. Yeah, you keep thinking.
As you're cooking it, you'll notice that a lot of the water evaporates, so I actually just put 4 cups of water back in there just to fill it up.
I've been holding my breath.
So here I'm just getting the last bits of chicken that were left on the actual chicken itself, and then I'm just slicing that up and throwing that in the pot. And then my dog, who has been standing at my feet probably the entire time, is just waiting for her chicken, so that's what's in that little bowl. So when we eat, I'll give that to her and she can have her chicken with her dog food, and then we will have chicken soup. So now I'm just going to clean out the 2 big bowls and the colander, and then those will be done. I'll dry those off, put those away, and then the last of the dishes will just be our dinner dishes.
Yeah,
gonna make some crescent rolls. I have such a hard time opening the containers lately. I don't know if it's just the packages that I get from Costco, but I feel like every time I'm battling with the container. So here I actually made egg noodles because I like noodles in my soup. My husband doesn't really like egg noodles. So once the crescent rolls are done, then the noodles are done and we are good to eat dinner. My husband and I had soup and a salad, and then my son had soup and a sandwich. Normally I would clean up right after dinner. However, I took an hour to myself and I watched an episode of Dr. Phil. So this is probably about an hour and 15 minutes after we ate. But I did it. It wasn't a huge chore because most of the cleanup was already done before we ate.
I don't really need new friends, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, our gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am gold.
So here I'm just using Mrs. Meyer's lemon verbena. It's my absolute favorite smell. And sometimes I use different things on the counters. Tonight I was just one and done. Spray down the counters, spray down the microwave, the oven, stove. Just get it done.
Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, our gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden.
And then this is the final sink scrub of the evening. I use a sponge and then I'll go back in with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser just to get that shine. Clean up around it. And we are done. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to comment below and let me know that you guys were here. And if you want to see more, click that subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night.
Golden, gold, you see. What do you good, so take